Okay, my friend, it is time to learn literally every single note on the low E string, our lowest string. Remember, we have that tuned to an E, our lowest string. And as we talked about, we have these things called whole steps, half steps, accidentals, sharps, and flats. And one of the reasons I think the guitar is so wonderful and easy and useful and playable is because everything's mapped out very easily. Each fret is a half step up in pitch. So I don't say like up as in, an actual direction. I mean, when we go to the body of the guitar, we're going up a higher pitch. We're going from low to high in that way. So when we look at the guitar and we start to understand that every single fret is a half step, it's really easy. Remember that visual of the piano with the white keys and black keys. You can imagine that the white keys and black keys are just all in a row on the guitar, right? Just a half step each time. So obviously we know that open, this low string, is an open E. So we know that our note that we're starting with is E. We also know that there's nothing in between E and F. So that means that our first half step, E to F, is the first fret of the low E string. We then know that something exists known as F sharp, G flat, whatever you want to call it. Again, they're the same. I'll just, for posterity's sake, make sure that I'm only using sharps here, but know that the flat is the same, right? So, the next fret up is F sharp or G flat, depending on how you want to call it. But we know that we could go E open, F, second fret is F sharp, third fret is G, fourth fret is G sharp, fifth fret is A sharp, B. We know that there's nothing in between B and C. They go right into each other as a half step. So if we're on B here at the 7th fret, our C is on the 8th fret of the low E. We then go to C sharp. We then go to D, D sharp, and we're back to E. Remember, we just repeat. In the musical alphabet, we just go right back. It's A through G, and then it just keeps repeating in those variations, just as we described. And then it just repeats. It goes on. So if we're at E here on the 12th fret, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, and so on. So our notes, again, on the low E string are open E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. It's that easy. So what I want you to do, and what you'll be doing with all of these, is something that really helped me when I was growing in my guitar knowledge. And it was combining playing and audible speaking. So what I want you to do is go through and just play each note in order and call it out. So as you're playing, I want you to go E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, and so on. And go slow, go easy until it starts to feel really natural, and then we can move on to the next lesson.